Endgame has been known to be one of the best modes to grind out XP inside of Black Ops 7. But what if I told you it gets even better when you actually take a deep dive into the missions and the contracts of the actual mode, allowing you to rank up extremely fast, but also maxing your weapons out at a ridiculous rate is something that this strategy can very much provide for you. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. All new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP. Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. Endgame XP just got incredibly better. Today we're going to sit through an entire game of Endgame, maybe about 30 minutes or so, and we're going to grind a certain contract that just gives ridiculous amounts of XP in the end of our game. So if you're capable of going to the tier 4 zone and completing these gray contracts, which I call them blue contracts because they are blue contracts, but on the minimap they mostly show up as gray. They give ridiculous amounts of XP when you're all done with it, plus they give a ridiculous amount of power inside of the game, and they're not really hard to complete at all. They're relatively easy. Each one of these giving a 2,000 power is absolutely nuts. Considering how fast you can complete these, it definitely is crazy to farm these inside of the game. So today's goal is to farm as many of these as we can in one single game, but also most importantly, go at the end of our game and see just how much XP we actually earned, which this really shouldn't take us long at all to start flying through these. The thing about these is you got to kill more enemies than regular contracts. You got to do more things to complete this. Like, it's not easy as the other ones. There's more kind of quest related things when it comes to actually completing these contracts, which is why they pay out such a massive payout. You should in theory be able to cross over the 100,000 XP point very easily in this match. We just obviously got to make sure we don't die. The tier 4 AI can be a little bit challenging sometimes, so I definitely recommend if you're going to do this that you have the according combat rating, so that way you don't die, or at least you have teammates who are going to help you do this, right? Because you don't want to end up getting into it and start farming these little blue contracts and then all of a sudden just randomly dying. This also can make the weapon prestige process literally free. And I mean it 100%. It is so easy with all the XP you get from this. I mean, plus 2,000 at the end of every single contract is mind-boggling, dude. It's completely gonna change the way I grind endgame, and it has been today, making these prestige master levels literally so easy inside of endgame. What we gotta do is destroy these drones real quick. There's one, and then we just gotta destroy this other one. Bada bing, bada boom. That should be that. And there we go, plus 2,000 for completing that. So that wasn't too bad at all. Got some equipment. We don't need that. We got another calling card spot. There's Prestige Master level 88. I'm going to go get this gun legendary inside of the tier 4 zone real quick. That way I can complete a camo challenge this game and maybe even possibly get it gold. But one contract I stay away from is the dog escorts. The dog escorts kind of take too long. So if that's all you have, you can do it, of course, but if not and you have other ones, I would recommend passing over the dog escort, whatever it is, the dog escort. I cannot speak today, but yeah, definitely stay away from that one if you can. We have an HVT location. These ones are always going to be the best bang for your buck if you can figure it out and do them. It's very simple. Again, I would definitely recommend having your gun legendary. Usually in most games you will be able to, because somebody will complete that area or open it up, or you can, whatever it is, right? But it is a very simple process. I usually run the active camo for my actual special ability inside of endgame. It just makes things a little bit easier for myself, just being completely honest. That's what I would recommend running. If you want to run something else, that's perfectly fine, but you don't have to, of course. Now, I would recommend killing the enemies in the area because that's just a ton of extra XP. I wouldn't really recommend skipping over it completely. Did we complete this? What the heck just happened to our HVT? I wasn't paying attention enough to know if we completed it or not. What the heck even just happened? That's so weird. We went ahead and just stopped and started helping these people do this contract real quick, just to get a little bit of extra XP while we're on our way to our next blue contract. Again, it's fairly simple to do this stuff. It's just crazy the payout that these blue contracts actually give inside of the game if you just focus on them all game. It genuinely is mind-boggling when you get actually to your after-match report. All right, we can go ahead and just hop inside of this. Now we just got to take it over to the actual pinged location, which is just right over here. Wait, no. What is that? That come over here? Oh, okay. VTOL held. Destroy the VTOL. So I guess we can shoot it with this, if I'm not mistaken. I've actually, funny enough, never have done this one before. So this one's definitely something new to me. I'm guessing maybe we can just shoot that. We definitely got to get out of here a little bit. That way we can actually get this thing repaired. What we can do is we can probably just kind of drive and shoot as well. This is definitely one of those team ones. And maybe it'd be better off if you did it with some friends. Or whatever it could be, right? But definitely is still doable. Maybe if we come in here, it kind of be a little bit easier for us. Come on, shred it. Okay, let me get back in the driver's seat. Da-na-na-na-na. Okay, we can keep moving. Go, 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 go. I don't think there's any way to repair these, so you kind of got to be a little bit cautious. There we go. We can keep moving. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh my gosh, we are getting hit by rockets. Ah, go! No! Critical damage! We're cooked. That thing's gonna be destroyed. No! Dang it. Well, yeah, sometimes, you know, you might fail them like me. I suck. But here's an HVT elimination one. Heck yeah, we can go do it. That one was pretty tedious, but whatever. Is what it is. You're going to fail them throughout your process, but we can just keep going and grabbing this one. And feel free, whenever you're doing this, to do some of the green ones if you want as well. But I want you to make it a priority to complete these blue ones, because you will be surprised when we finish this game just how much XP you actually earn. Big fella. Get shredded. Come on, give me that 2,000 power. Oh my gosh, I gotta reload. Come on. And nice, he's dead. We could take down these AI bots as well. Give me more and more XP. Everything gives us XP in this, man. So we need to make sure we're taking full advantage of it all. Holy moly. Plus I got a camo I gotta do. I gotta get 100 kills while this is blue rarity or higher. Which obviously it's a legendary rarity. Ooh, look at those good guns, dude. I, fortunately enough, though, do not need both of those. I have both of those camos already done. So, we don't need that. Get out of here, Guardian. We can finish these AI on over here, and then we can start moving on to another blue rarity contract. That way we can go ahead and keep earning this power, make sure we're staying as efficient as possible. Say we could go in here and we can actually do this contract, right, if we wanted to. This is a Zone 4 bloom thing. I would stay away from these green ones as they take a little bit of time. So I would recommend not doing it, but of course, if you wanted to, you obviously can. But really in your game, you need to be making it a point to focus on the other ones that we were already talking about. Many HVT ones as you can get, do them. Because they are going to be the easiest, especially if you, for say example, have a 60 combat rating and you have a legendary gun. Boy, oh boy, is it literally going to be free XP for you. Another HVT over here, and then when we're done with this one, we actually have another HVT contract right down here. No one's down there, so we don't really got to worry about anybody picking it up. But 130 meters away, pretty much right where we were the last time, just basically rinsing and repeating this. I'm pretty sure these don't respawn in, though, so you're only going to be able to do all of these, I think, once. Maybe they do respawn, I'm not exactly sure, but obviously, if you get them all done and then you can just focus on green contracts, you're going to be looking pretty good. Oh, don't die. Don't die, Spazo. Go, 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 go. Holy moly. Here's another HVT right down here. So 400 meters away, we can grab this other one. Bada bing, bada boom. It, matter of fact, will probably be where we just were. So we pretty much can just grab and automatically head over here. Maybe not. I guess it could be over here, but I doubt it. That's pretty close. Like, I was wrong. You got one right over here. I wonder how the heck do we get inside of here? Maybe just go over this way. Maybe we can drop down areas. Can I jump in there? Hold on. Let me just go right through here. It's best if you just make it a priority to kill him first. Obviously, kill the AIs as well around you if you want. It's just extra XP. Or if not, if you want to get over to the next contract, that's perfectly fine. Stun him with PhD and keep shredding. Come on. There we go. Give me my XP, man. Those guns definitely are clutch, but we don't need them right now. Everything I got, I need. Okay, so what do we want to do next? Where do we want to head? Let's make sure we're not taking damage from these guys. Let's kind of get away for a second. But we do got another HVT elim right here. 100 meters away, we can go ahead and grab this. I don't think this was here before. But, again, I don't want to say that they respawn because I'm pretty sure they don't. But they could. I mean, it just could take a long-ass time for them to respawn. Okay, here we go. 230 meters away, all the way over here. Now, these are actually in every zone, and they always give more than the other contracts. So you always could focus on these outside of Zone 4 as well. Like, we could hop into Zone 3 and do some of them. He's just right up there. We got to go up the stairwell. Okay, let's see. It's right here. Oh my gosh. They got a freaking fortress over here, dude. Try not to take damage to anything else. Let me active camo. Okay. Zombies, get out of here. Zombies. AI, adios. Keep shredding them. Headshot, 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 headshot. We don't really got to worry about that sentry turret. Give me that 2,000 XP, boys. There's some more legendary guns. Okay, we can get out of here. Look at that. Complete 10 assignments in Zone 4. Let's go. What else do we got going on here? So, again, like I was saying, you can do these in, obviously, Zone 3. Like, this one gives 1250, whereas, you know, say some of these contracts maybe don't give that much, or whatever it could be, right? It definitely does not matter. It's different every time and everywhere to say, right? Like, obviously, that prime green gives 600, whereas if you do the HVT elimination, the blue one in Zone 3, it gives 1250. So it would originally give what a Zone 4 green contract would give. So it's gonna be way better, way bigger bang for your buck. We got another HVT. It looks like, guys, that they are respawning, so I guess they must in fact respawn inside of your game, which is even better. I didn't think they did, but hell yeah. So that is what makes this really, really good. The fact that you can pretty much do this in any zone. So you don't have to be a specific combat rating to even remotely do this strategy. You can do it in Zone 1, 2, 3, whatever it is you feel comfortable in, and whatever your combat rating is actually in, you can do it on. So we can go ahead and grab this other HVT. We can kill these zombies, of course, give us some more XP, keep grinding our camos as well. I would love to go over to Coliseum and grind this thing gold. So there we go. We actually can go get it gold soon. Definitely want to do that. That'll give me a little bit of extra XP, but that way I can continuously go on my camo grind. So we don't really got to worry about it, right? We can just keep going, not really waste too much time when it comes to using the same old weapon. I'd hate to have to load in later to this same match and go ahead and then get it gold. I'd rather just get it gold this game. That way when I leave and we're done, we can swap weapons, right? For sake of the camo grind. It's in the same location, so again, we can just drop down, head up in here. We already been in here, so all the windows are broken. We can just sit in here and just start absolutely piecing him up, sliding into him. Whatever it is, obviously the perks you chose are going to be a little bit different than mine. So you might not be able to do certain things, or I might be able to not do certain things that you do. Oh my gosh. I am taking some damage. Let me regen, replate. Get out of here, Enforcer. Where's the other one? I'm getting shot. There they are. Okay, what other guns we got? We got a DS-20 and a Shadow SK. So you're definitely going to stack your loot up here. I wish they would actually add a stash to this mode. That would be so cool. What else we got? Do we got any more HVTs down here? Looks like we got one over there that spawned in. We can kill some more of these enemies. Again, just continuously giving me XP. That's what we want in the end. We want as much as humanly possible. Looks like everybody's over here is fighting a Zone 4 Z-Rex, which is actually kind of cool. I guess I could be a part of it for a second. But I still obviously want to grind what I'm doing. That way we can maximize our XP, but you do get a little bit of XP from this, so I guess if you can pair it up and actually beat one of these bosses in a game, it's definitely going to help you a ton when it comes to just grinding XP. Plus, most people do it, so you pretty much have a ton of help whenever it comes to doing it. We can just go ahead and just start chunking out HP. Combat axes are incredibly bad for this. Each bullet to the eye is pretty much equivalent to a combat axe, so yeah, we'll stay away from throwing those. You definitely can shred them pretty fast, though, if you just farm those critical hits, which most people do. So you definitely can kill Z-Rex pretty. All right, we got Z-Rex. He's dead. And there goes that. Now we can go ahead and finish our HVT. Well, no, actually, what? Oh, yeah, I was going to say we did kill him. We can grab, say that, whatever. It can put us at a combat rating, too. But now what we can do is we can actually go finish up our HVT that we were originally going to do. But that, let alone right there, gave us 2,500 more power, which is equivalent to pretty much about XP-ish, is what I like to refer to it as. You know, maybe it's a little bit different, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter too much. All I know is we grinding, and that's what matters. Come on, HVT. Keep shredding those headshots. He's already almost dead. Okay, we got to reload real quick. We're getting absolutely shredded right now. Bam, there we go. We can just get out of here. Doesn't even matter. Let's see, what else do we got inside of the zone? I'm sure we maybe got some hanging around. Evidence collector. We got a mystery cargo, a supply distribution, or disruption, whatever it is. Then we got another HVT right there, which is a zone 3, which would genuinely be so fast for me to complete. It basically would be the equivalent of completing a zone 4 contract in terms of power. There's another one right here we can do inside of zone 4, and we have the grid takedown going at the same time. So we can just start shredding him. Come on, Titan. Die for me. Give me my XP. Oh my gosh. We got a ton of things near us. There's another one. Holy scamoles. That was a special enemy elim, which is pretty dope because we need gold. So it stacks up. There we go. There's another high value target dead. More XP for us. What else we got? Yeah, so they do respawn. It just takes a little bit of time for them to respawn. Like, there is an evidence collector. I think that might have just spawned in. Dog escort. We got an HVT elimination all the way down there, which we could hit that one up, or we could stick to a green contract. It doesn't really matter. It's pretty much dependent on what you want to do, but I would recommend doing those ones as they are pretty easy, especially if your gun is capable of doing it. Inside of this warehouse right here, we can just go ahead and storm in. I'm just going to use this shotgun, that way we can go ahead and get some weapon XP for it, because I have been grinding the hell out of this dang thing, and plus we can grind a little bit of camos for this thing, so why not? Go ahead and reload real quick, and he's dead. Jeez, that last shot destroyed him. Okay, that one's done. Now we can go ahead and get out of here. We got 12 minutes and 55 seconds left, so we can just continuously farm whatever we want to do. You know, if you don't have ones that you don't want to do, again, do the green contracts, right? They still give a good payout, all that good stuff. So you're definitely going to be fine. And you can always even hit an exfil, kill everything, complete the exfil mission, and then just not exfil. You can also do that as well. Do not forget that that is not a thing. But we can go ahead and do this. Any special zombies, though, I'm going to pull out my AR and get kills with. That way, we can try and at least get it gold a little bit. Like this raider right here. We can go ahead and kill him with this. At least get it a little bit closer to what we need. But here we go. We can crack this strong box. Go ahead and complete this contract. I'm going to keep going until I can't go anymore. So we're going to go ahead and exfil. We got 5 minutes left. We might as well just get out of here for safekeeping. That way we don't have nothing bad happen. So we can keep all of our gear, our combat rating, and continue to rinse and repeat this strategy until we reach level 1000. Now, exfilling is going to give us more XP as well, just from actually completing the exfil quest, which is fairly simple. I would recommend what I usually do. I never exfil in Zone 4. There's no point. I mean, yeah, you get a little bit of extra power, but I mean, dude, just go to Zone 3 or Zone 2. I usually sit in Zone 2 a lot in exfil. It's just an easier, straightforward exfil. You don't really got to worry about anything possibly bad happening during it. It's just easy XP. Truth. I mean, how much XP did we even earn in this game? Did we even earn enough to call this a good strategy? 46 minutes in, we'll see. Who knows? Hopefully this video wasn't too long, but I wanted to really showcase you guys this, and I tried to explain it right at the beginning as much as possible. That way you guys could pretty much do it, but if you made it to the end of this video, you are an absolute legend. So, 421 eliminations, 19 specials, 4 elites, combat rating 62, 11 assignments, 10 activities. Alright, exit to lobby. What all did we earn throughout this game? Now do keep in mind it is double XP as well. So, obviously we hit 87, 88, bam, all the way through there. I would love to say 80,000 XP. Very, very easy to do. Definitely not too bad at all. Very, very fast game and a very good XP farm whenever you're playing. Now, you must keep in mind that we didn't unlock any camos. We just did contracts. So that much XP just from the contracts inside of the actual end game. It's such a good way to grind out XP and grind through levels. That is a lot of XP when you're not Prestige Master. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.